Where's your mother? No, my mom is dead. Abiamo, a very good mother. Where's your father? My father is dead. You are an orphan. It's okay. Do you have faith? Do you believe? Say, yes, sir. I believe, sir. I believe very much, sir. Are you sure that you have believed that you believe that your problem will be solved inside this place that you are now? I believe, sir. I just strongly believe, sir. Please, sir. Please. I can see that you have suffered, though. Yes, sir. If I start telling you, yes, sir, honestly, you get it. You used to have money. What I'm looking at here is like, is either you have so much money that you had a car, or you have money that you just didn't buy a car. Yes, sir, I didn't even buy a car. Yes, sir. I had enough money to buy a car. But because I love my business, I'm a very hardworking person, sir. I'm not somebody who is wasting money or anything. I don't like doing this anymore. Yes, sir, please, you have to help me. You have to help me. No, I will help you. Immediately you walk in, do you know that you didn't walk in alone? Two people followed you inside here. Now you can't see them. It's okay. That's why I was asking about your mother. I wanted to know if it was a spirit that just come or just say, yeah, it's a very bad man. She didn't even live long to. So if they now ask you to, the correct one won't even ask you for money. They'll just say, so what are you doing now? Say, yes, sir. There's this my brother. He lives in the US. So he's now asking me, what do I want to do? And I'm like, I don't know what to ask him. Because I think maybe he can help me and all that. I said, okay, maybe if I come to you, I say, okay, yeah. You know what? I want you to go and buy sugar cane, buy sugar, buy honey, buy salt, and use them as go and gift them to people, and you see what will happen. Now, here is the catch. The catch is that you are the client. So if you go and your brother, who already had the intention of helping you anyway, decided to say, you know what, I'll give you 10 million for that your business. Do you know that the first person you are going to go and tell is the person who did nothing? But the fact that you are vulnerable. So automatically you will think, Omo, my brother will not talk to me for the past 15 years. He no give me shishi like this. 15 years he's been in America. From nowhere, from the blues. He just sent me money to go and continue my business. Right now, he's sending me a car. You know, say your brother, they also for the past 15 years until he's sorted enough to help you. That's when he's coming back to help. But no, that's somebody else. It's that man. Because, I mean, come on. How come my brother didn't help me all this while? Why is it now after I met him? Then if you go and nothing happened, because that's the major. Now that one plenty, where nothing they happen. From problem to problem, from shege to shege. You know what they say? They say it's because, the reason why the prayer is not working is because you don't have faith. They can even say it's because you go chop salt. Now, because say you go drink beer. If you didn't drink beer, the prayer will work. Assuming that you didn't look at your wife when she's coming out of the bathroom. Assuming that you look away, you didn't see her when she came out of the bathroom, the jazz will work. Now that is what will let you know that you are just a client. Your vulnerability can be exploited. There are people who are smart enough to notice your vulnerability and they will exploit it. And I swear to God, you will think they just you. And that's why you see some people so distracted enough that they will go out to go and buy a gadget. Somebody bought a phone from Lagos to Golu. He bought phone with 15,000 being condemned back then, Motorola, and he came down to Dogbolu, only to realize that na Now, who they give him? How is that possible? My friend bought wristwatch, right? And he checked it and everything. He paid. They gave him an envelope. Now stone day inside. He didn't open it until he got to Dubulu. So to him, now jazz. They used jazz to. No, they didn't. You are just. It's so easy to know. You get what I mean now? If I'm buying something from you enough, I mean, in that kind of trustless society, you double check. You can't get scammed that way if you are not greedy yourself. And in your greed, you are vulnerable. Do you get that now? So I'm not saying that there are those who are not, it's not jazz, it's not voodoo, it's not nothing. It's just that so much on your minds that you can easily fall prey for these guys. Yeah. But that is one. For the bigger thieves, they don't target people for their phones, their ladies' bikes. They actually steal the resources, the commonwealth of the country, in the most brazen way you can ever imagine. Like this one, this guy. Listen to this one. Oh.
There's one of Obasanjo's best friends that Obasanjo tried to support him or give him something, but the man kept rejecting. So he asked Marlon to go and look for a land within the villa. Maybe if the man hears villa and Obasanjo is there as a president, he will take the land. Eventually he got more than one plot of land. And Marlon Nasir called me and said, Uba, can you submit application tomorrow? I said, man, I've just built my house in Metama. He said, but you have built it already. Can you bring, the next day I brought my application. That's how I got a land inside the villa again. That's the problem. And I went to him and said, someone want to buy this land, 300 million this afternoon. I have to sell it. He said, no, try and develop it. Of course. He still helped me again to raise money to build 2 blocks of duplexes in the villa as we are speaking. Only last month, someone tried to buy those property for 1.8 billion. I said, no, I'm not saying. So I can go on and on and on. So gentlemen, I think my advice to all of us is that when we were in FCT with Malam, I remember when he was leaving, 2007, he gathered all of us, just like...
They gifted him land that he didn't need. Somebody offered to buy the land later for 300 million. El Rufai told him not to sell it. He helped him to raise money. From where? From the stock market. They looted money. He built himself 2 duplexes in the villa, choice properties, choice area, that now worth 1.8 billion. Maybe it's now 1.8 billion because they usually project in advance how much money they are going to loot. The future looting, they will project it in a way. Those ones know they know they rob people off their phones, so they know they use Voodoo or anything, no. Right? They are the pen robbers, the criminals in the Papanriga. Now, love can go very, very bad. Love is a beautiful thing. At the same time, when love breaks down, it can be bloody. A young woman, again, we're going to go back to SP Bright, Theo Bright. So one younger woman, when she was very young, probably in her teens, met an older guy, right? And she, she gave birth to 2 children, their children, right? And something happened. They had an argument, and she stabbed him. So the case is now about, like, is it this self-defense or murder? A teenager who had been calmed by an adult, put in a family way, could be suffering from the trauma that she's been exposed to at a very young age. Why would she kill him? What happened? Bright Edafe. Come on.
I am SP Edafe Bright. This is Delta State Police Command. Today, we've always had cases of domestic violence, but what we are doing today is quite different because it's now happening the other way around. I'm with a young lady who she says she's just about 21 years old. She has a baby daddy, let me use that word. She has 2 children for the man, though they are not married, but they were cohabiting. And somewhere along the line, they had disagreement that resulted in a fight, and this was used. She used this to stab the man at his heart, the heart, and the man bled to death. Where the man for the hospital before us? How long did he stay in the hospital before he died?
They refused to attend to him.
Who refused to attend to him?
The hospital went.
Why? Why did they refuse to attend to him?
They didn't say anything. They only say he lost blood. Like the first one went to, they said the doctor is not around.
So you are
The
blaming?
second one.
Wait, are you trying to blame the hospital
I'm not,
now? Calm down, calm down. You were so fast to say they refused to attend to him. Between the hospital and you, that is the mother of the man's children, who should pay more attention to the man's well-being?
It's me.
Okay, so let's leave it at that first. We'll be hearing from her. You can see I'm a bit sad because it's indeed a pathetic story. It's not one. The scene is so gory when you see the picture. It's embarrassing. What's your name, madam?
Bina.
Bina, where do you stay?
Jakmaru.
Jakpa Road. Try and be audible. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Where are you from?
I'm from Bayelsa.
Bayelsa. And you are 21-year-old. What's your educational qualification? SS2. Okay, you've not finished secondary school. Did you stop school or you are still in school? You stop. Okay, how long have you known this the father of your children? You've known him for 3 years. 4. This month will make it 4 years. How many children do you have for him?
2 boys.
How old are the 2 boys?
The first one is 3. The second one is 1.
Okay, what led to this? I know you have a lot of story, but we don't have that time, okay? What led to this? When I mean what led to this, you said you guys were having a disagreement and he told you he was no longer interested in the relationship, that you should go. Was that the case?
Well, that was it, but it was not all of it, but that was the case.
Okay, did you leave the house at all?
I left the house on Sunday.
I came back when?
I came back that same Sunday.
Okay.
Around 9.
So exactly what led to this fight?
On Monday, that was what.
Just go straight to the point. What led
on
to
Monday,
the fight?
like I don't know what it triggered him to me, but on Monday I didn't do anything. We're both not talking to each other. So he was upset that I went to go and meet our neighbor for the meter, because I told him that I can't go and meet our neighbor for the meter. That was because he wasn't responding to me. I asked him several times, he didn't respond to me. So I had no choice than to go and meet our neighbor for the meter so that he can help me load card, so that we'll have like.
Was his anger because you went to the neighbor for the meter? Was that his anger?
I don't even know what brought his anger.
So what led to you taking this to start?
Well, he was upset with me. He told me that I thought I said I can't go and meet our neighbor for anything. I said because you are not responding to me. Then he sees the store key. The store he opened for me, he sees the key. He said he's going to lock down the store.
Now we've known that story now. What led to you using this to start?
Well, he was beating me.
He was beating you?
Yes.
What was he using to beat you?
He used his hand. With the key in his hand and the airbrush. He wanted to use the key because the key was in his right hand. As he used it, I used this my hand to hold it so that it won't touch my eye, because this eye got blind once.
Okay. So where did you now find this? At what point did you find this?
After he mashed my head on the floor, when I was bleeding from my nose, that was when I went to the kitchen to take the dagger.
Where was he? Where was he when you got this dagger?
It was like.
Was it in the kitchen or was it in the sitting room?
It wasn't in the kitchen. It was in the, like, let me say the dining side.
It was in the dining
side.
So you left where you were fighting with him. You went to the kitchen. You carried this. I went to the shop.
Where he mashed me, I was close to the kitchen. So that was when I entered inside the kitchen.
Calm down. When he was matching you, you didn't stretch your hand and carry the dagger.
No,
okay?
I did not stretch.
You stood up.
I stood up.
You went to the kitchen.
Yes.
You carried the dagger.
Yes.
You came back to meet him at the dining.
I did not meet him. Like I was standing in between. the kitchen and the dining. That was where I was standing.
So where was he standing?
It was coming directly at me.
Okay, at where? To you in the kitchen or in the dining?
That where I was standing, that was where it was coming directly. So I told him that he should stay away.
Okay. Well, it's unfortunate. Nobody is happy that this has happened. But why we have brought this out is this. I'm asking you that key question because the time you use to get to the kitchen, you should have used it to get out of the house and just go avoid trouble. You lock the door. Well, it is well, but the truth is that now he's dead. How do you feel now?
I'm happy.
Where are your children now?
They're with his people.
Well, it's a very sad story. The only reason why we are bringing this out is because of what we call temper. Not just in our case, even in men's case. We should mind our temper because for every fight we don't know the end point. Now this man is dead. The 2 children are there. 2 children, right? How old are the children? 3 and 1. The children are there. She is here going in for a case of suspected murder. It is well, may his soul rest in peace. And
right. That's Nigeria police, right? And the reason why I love sharing Bright's video with you is because if I try to dramatize what it is like when police are investigating crimes in Nigeria, and you would automatically know that you are guilty even before you see the judge. So I think they advised him not to be putting the face of this suspect on the screen because legally he shouldn't be doing what he is doing. But somehow it is Nigeria. There's a place, there was a time they had what they call the crime fighters. You remember that time when, in the 90s, crime fighters, you were going to see every, arrested criminals. They will be interviewed on TV every Friday, I can't remember, So, but there is more. There could be a piled up trauma. She's been domestically abused for so long enough, right? That she believed that she could defend herself by picking up that knife. That changed everything though, right? But if she has a good lawyer, she may get what is called the manslaughter, something that doesn't really carry the maximum sentence or what have you. But yeah, the man is dead. And in Nigeria, they say, don't talk bad about the dead. So I'm going to leave it like that. But any lesson learned there means any form of disagreement, anger. Listen, once it becomes physical, somebody should walk away. That's the best thing. Trust me, you have no idea what you'll be probably like preventing. The height of all the prevention will be the regret that you are going to be playing back all the, second by second, you'll be playing back everything, every step that leads to that particular one in the moment of anger. On that note, we're going to call it a night. I will see you tomorrow, promise, probably during the lunch or brunch time. But listen, everybody who made it down tonight, remember, like the broadcast. You liking it actually boosts the video itself, right? So thanks so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll see you later.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará yìí.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Lórí àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Káyìdé nọ́mbà 1.
bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Káyìdé nọ́mbà 1.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Káyìdé nọ́mbà 1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Káyìdé nọ́mbà 1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Káyìdé nọ́mbà 1.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Káyìdé nọ́mbà 1.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary Káyìdé nọ́mbà 1.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé.